Hello and welcome to this week's Team Intelligence hints and tips updates to help unify your team. I'm Greg Boas, CEO of Boas & Associates. This week I wanted to have a chat with you about another one of these commonly debated topics of performance reviews, whether they be performance reviews, performance appraisals, staff reviews, whatever you want to call them. Seems to be a topic that by hearing or seeing the meeting request come up in your calendar, or hearing about the term, or being that time of year when your organisation does it, it can actually instill quite a lot of fear within staff, and can even make the most best performing guys in your team really start to dwindle in their motivation of just not really sure about what's going to happen. That's really human nature to us, and we're not really if we're not comfortable with what we don't know that's coming, then it can really affect what we're doing. The issue that I've got with it is the traditional format or traditional layout of performance appraisals. I think really is something that is just of the past. It's something that is out of date. I think it needs to be changed. I was reading an article recently that said that PricewaterhouseCoopers have actually in fact gotten rid of it, and they're now against them as well, and have instilled their own performance mentoring program. And I think that's what it's really about, is that from a management or leadership perspective, it's imperative that we obviously create the goals to drive the business forward, and to have the influence and the trust and the unification with the team to actually get them on board, and to help them to help us actually achieve those goals. And I think where the current system is falling down in this model of performance appraisals is that it seems to be one structured system at one point of the year that everyone just waits for, and that's where all the issues can tend to come out. Well, what if it was done a different way? I'm curious to know what you guys think, whether you guys do it a different way. My vision is more about collaboration. It's more about working together as a team, whether it be the leadership team and their team, or whether it be, if you're in a small organization, whether it be everyone as one team. And I'm curious to know how well unified your team is, and how capable you think you're actually able to do that with them. What I mean by collaboration is a two-way conversation between you and your staff, you and your team. Now, how open can you have a conversation with them? Do you allow them to give you feedback on how things are being managed, on how they are actually being motivated, or however you run things in your organization? Now, it's really imperative that the collaboration goes along with self-leadership. And what I mean by self-leadership is, with the collaboration, you meet with your team and discuss with them their own individual goals, and the team as the goals as a whole. Now, these goals should be agreed upon. They should meet the organizational objectives, but they should be specific, and they should be realistic, and they should be attainable. There's no point in one year's sales figures being X, and then the next year you bump them up 50% just because the company needs to grow and move forward. The staff need buy-in on that. The team members, the guys that go out into the market for you and hunt for those results, they need buy-in to what you're actually wanting to achieve. So the collaboration is a key thing. Now, the self-leadership is something that a lot of organizations that I have experienced and what I've seen is they don't do enough of. And what I mean by self-leadership is, once you've got the buy-in with the goals, it's then about actually empowering the team to go out and achieve those goals with a plan that they've already outlined to you. And it's a plan you guys have agreed upon. They've notified you of what training, what skills, what resources they need, but it's about them actually having the ownership to then go out and achieve the results. And they should really be reviewed on a weekly, a monthly basis, like you do in your business. When you're running your own business, you're doing 30, 60, 90-day goals. It's really important to be constantly reviewing them. Are we on track? If we're not on track, let's pick this up early and bring us back onto track, rather than waiting for the train to derail and everyone hits panic stations. So that's really where I want things to go, guys. That's the vision that I have. I don't know whether you guys agree with it. You might have another model that works better. Hey, that's great. Love to hear about it. I just think that what we're doing today in organisations, in most organisations that I know of, is not working, yet no one's coming up with a solution of how to actually change it and create a more productive environment, one that everyone actually wants to be involved in, they have their personal buy-in and they actually feel a part of the bigger picture. Trust that was of value. Really enjoyed doing this week's video for you and also writing the article. If you need help with any issues that are going on in your team, anything to do with absenteeism, conflict, retention, or just getting your team to the next level, get in touch with us, see how the team intelligence diagnostic that we have can help you. Give us a call on 0405 298 232 or visit our website www.boasandassociates.com. Until next week, thanks for watching.